KATC Weather Lab. Here's Eric's forecast.
This fall has been one of the best we've had so far in Acadiana, where we've actually had some cool mornings and then some comfortable temperatures in the afternoon, with highs getting into the lower 60s today. We'll start to see a little bit of a warm up the next couple of days, but still staying right where we should be for this time of year, in the upper 60s to possibly lower 70s. And then as we start to get maybe into the mid 70s by Friday, with our next system coming through, adding a little bit of moisture, we could get some showers returning by about Friday late morning and continuing into the afternoon. But let's take a look at the big picture across the 48. Relatively quiet for this Tuesday, early December. Did have some snow move through and pushing off the East Coast, where they saw nearly 2 feet of snow in eastern portions of the state of New York, and then close to a foot down towards Boston and up into Maine. But that system now being in the lead. There was a tail end cold front that brought a few more showers back through Ohio and into Pennsylvania, and some clouds along the East Coast, and that is bringing a little bit of cloud cover towards us, but otherwise quiet conditions. So we'll remain dry at least for Wednesday and Thursday. And then you do see some showers moving in across Southern California as an atmospheric river out in the Pacific Ocean is setting up, continuing to send more rain across that area. So they're going to be dealing with rain not only tonight, but the next couple of days before they finally get a little bit of a break, and eventually some of that moisture begins to head our way. But closer towards us, we had relatively clear skies today, but you can see over the last several hours or so, we've had some low clouds work in from the northwest sliding over, and we're going to continue to see some low clouds along with those areas of patchy to dense fog developing through the overnight and into Wednesday morning. Visibilities across all of Acadiana will be dropping to below 2 miles, could even get less than a mile in many locations. So if you do drive through some pretty fog prone areas, especially near some of those fields, keep that in mind tomorrow morning. Maybe give yourself a couple extra minutes and give yourself those extra distance, especially around buses heading into school tomorrow. Temperatures not going to be nearly as chilly thanks to those low clouds. We'll start off tomorrow morning right around the low to mid 40s. With another sun-filled afternoon, we will see those temperatures, as mentioned, about 5 to 7 degrees warmer, getting into the mid to possibly upper 60s. So another beautiful fall day. Can't complain about that. Clouds start to thicken into Thursday, but still on the cooler side. We'll get down into the mid 40s for overnight lows and then warm up into those lower 70s by Thursday afternoon. So a couple nice quiet days, no real rain to talk about. Do see those clouds starting to thicken on Thursday. That's going to be the start of our next system. We're going to see a low pressure system developing back over here in Texas. That'll begin to slide closer and closer to us overnight Friday. By Friday morning, still think it's off to the north. Better rain chances from the Mississippi Delta up towards Memphis. But as this gets closer, you do see a few scattered showers around the late morning into about the lunchtime hour. But we're not talking anything too heavy, maybe just enough to get the ground wet in some locations and cause a little bit of annoyance. But I don't expect a whole lot of rain with that system. And the European model, very similar, gets here late morning and into around the lunchtime hour. Most of the rain stays to the north, but a few showers could push into Acadiana. That clears out by Friday night. So if you have some Friday night plans, looks pretty good there. Weekend looks nice as well. Maybe just a little bit on the cooler side as temperatures do drop down into the mid 60s with a good bit of clouds on Saturday, but we warm right back up as winds turn out of the south on Sunday, getting us back into the 70s. We remain mild on Monday with temperatures pushing the mid to upper 70s before our next front arrives, bringing us a decent chance for widespread scatters throughout pretty much most of our Tuesday before cooler and breezy conditions return for the mid part of next week. So we'll call it not as cold tonight, 44 for the overnight low with patchy to dense fog first thing Wednesday morning. After that, just a mix of sun and high clouds, another nice day, warming up as we'll get into those upper 60s. 70s return on Thursday. A few showers by Friday morning, but nothing really to worry about. Just enough to maybe have to turn the windshield wipers on at times. We stay dry for the weekend with comfortable temperatures, with that best chance of rain on Tuesday starting to cool us off, though. A little bit more down the winter-like temperatures for the mid part of next week.
Yeah, it's looking pretty nice.
You can't complain for that kind of forecast for the start of December.
All right, thanks so much, Eric.